What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Talk with Silos. I'm your host, Silos, and today we are back with another review. I just got done watching Witcher Episode 2 on Netflix. The new series, guys, it is kicking ass. I really like it. I have nothing bad to say. I wrote down some stuff I want to talk about the second episode. As I said in my previous video, I'm going to be watching each episode and doing a review for each episode. So if you can, please go hit the thumbs up button. Please hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. First thing that we got in this episode, fantastic. And like I said in my last video, a lot of the storyline plots that is going on in this show is really making me want to read these novels. The first one is we get the glimpse of Yennefer, and we get to see her backstory and see how she became who we all know and love, the Yennefer, the beautiful witch, pretty much. I did not know her that she was half elf. I didn't know that. Like I said, my only knowledge that I have of The Witcher that made me love it so much was playing the game of Witcher 3, and something, nothing comes to my mind that reminds me that she was part elf. But this is just, like I said, this is opening more knowledge to me and bringing me more knowledge that it's really making me want to go and read the books and see how everything plays out. Another good thing that happened this episode, which they never confirmed it, they never said who he was, but my guess is because, he's saying the story, singing the songs, and he's with the Witcher on great adventures, and of course, always getting in trouble. And I believe that this is Dandelion, the very great friend of Geralt, as we know in Witcher 3, the game. He becomes his good friend of his. So it was nice. It was a fresh of breath air. Sorry, guys. We got to learn more about the elves in this episode and seeing kind of their backstory, which ties in with Yennefer, which is the way they did that and the way they kind of lined each other with what's going on was actually really, 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 really good. We got to see Ciri go off on her quest to find Geralt and stumble upon a elf who helped her out. So that was pretty cool. So this is something that I wrote down, and I know, guys, I keep referencing these Witcher 3, the video game, and like I said, the story plot of this show is going through the books. But like I said, I feel like it's a big mixture of both in this, and so this episode, to me, the way I looked at it, it was very informative. It was fun. It was a nice story that they told. But I see this in the game, for those of you who haven't played The Witcher, there's a lot of side story missions. And these side story missions, you can choose to do them or choose not to do them. Either way, if you do them, they move the story forward. And that, my friends, is what this has done in this episode. So this literally put the whole, so we have the main story here. So the side story, it moved it along little by little, and that's what I felt like this episode was. This episode was a side mission. And it to me, I love that so much because, like I said, watching this show makes me feel like I have the remote in my hand. I am playing as Geralt, who happens to look like Henry Cavill, and every decision that he makes in this show, there is an effect. So it's like they're really standing by that, which is just how the game is. It's like everything that you decide to do, there is a cause to the effect of what happens afterwards. So it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot say nothing bad about this show. And I think the fact that I'm pacing myself through this, because each episode, it's a lot to unpack. It is a lot to unpack. I know my reviews are pretty short and I'm right to the point, but watching it myself, I'm still like I said, I just finished watching it, so it's still processing in my head. It's a lot in a good way. It's a lot to enjoy. and there's just nothing really bad I have to say about the show. If you feel differently, let me know in the comments, and maybe I could see it in your point of view. But hopefully, you guys are just seeing it through mine, that it's a really good show. One thing that I'm gonna continue saying every review is that the score for this show is amazing. Score, for those of you who don't know, I know you do, but if you don't, the score will be the music that you hear in the background, the music that you hear in the episodes. That is what I mean when I say score. Every conversation, there's parts, and especially in this one, because for those of you who don't know who Yennefer is, and you do get to find that out in this episode, but before, you kind of like, not that you don't care about the character, but you're just like, who is this? What's going on? The music between those conversations with Yennefer and the different sorcerers and just the different people that she was talking with, the score in the background to those conversations, it was like a magnet. It brought you in, wanting more to see, like, yo, who is this? Who is this? In my head, when I saw it, I was like, this is her. I know her. I know it's Yennefer. But I want to know how we get to the beautiful, magnificent Yennefer that we know in Witcher 3. You know, that image of her is totally different from what we get in the beginning of this one. So it's just a so interesting story to me. And this is what I hope that this show is going to do. It's going to make people go back and not play the game, yes, but go back and watch this show and get enticed to read the novels, to get the story going, you know, to get The Witcher out there, because it's such a beautiful game. And there's many people that I know that have not even touched this game before. You know, me, I was lucky enough to have a friend that he had played it and said, this is the best game. This is right up your alley. Go check it out. And so, you know, when I did, I was hooked. And I wasn't that wasn't my type of thing. And now it's everything for me. So I really hope that a lot of people who watch this show are going to be as interested as I am and go read the books, you know, because that's what I'm doing. I'm already set. I'll get it. I'll do a video on those books, and I will do a review on each one, because I believe there's, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's 6. I'm not sure. Comment below how many Witcher books there are out there. But yeah, guys, so that's what I have so far for this episode. If I miss anything, or if you want to get more in depth on anything from this episode, go down in the comments and let me know. The one thing I do want to add, the graphics in this show, I said it in my last video, are out of this world. Like, to me, it is so different from what Netflix has done before that this does not feel like a Netflix show. To me, I feel like I'm watching an HBO show. It feels like I'm watching an episode of Game of Thrones. And I said it before, this show is going to outlast Game of Thrones. This show is going to peak up, you know, because Game of Thrones, that's where it all started. And it was up there, and then it kind of went a little down towards the end. But with this, oh man. So yeah, guys, so definitely go out, check out The Witcher. Remember, this is episode 2 that I'm doing the review for. And like I said, I'm not your dad, I'm not your mom, I'm not going to tell you how to watch TV. But what I recommend is you really pace yourself when watching this, because you need to enjoy it. And you're going to enjoy it if you binge it or if you don't. But I feel like you would love it even more, and you would embrace this what's the word I'm looking for? This arc, or this show, or this game, book, whatever, you know, The Witcher. You would embrace it more if you just pace yourself. The most, do 2 episodes a day. You know, I'm doing an episode a day and then doing a review afterward, just to collect myself and do it, because I thought to myself, if I were to do this and just run through all this, I feel like it would be forced. Like yesterday when I saw the first episode, it was hard for me not to continue. Because in this generation, we are built with Netflix. We are built with binging. And as fun as it is, there's just some shows you need to let simmer. Let them, you know, wanting you to come back. And the fact that it was hard for me to not press play, even now, I just finished watching it and I wanted to start the third one and I was like, I don't know if I should. I need to stop. I don't want to. I want to so badly because I love the show, but I don't want to. I want to look forward to something tomorrow, you know, and there's a lot of good shows on Netflix that I did the binge, and afterwards it was like, man, like I want more, you know, like I want to see this. I'm ready for season 2 or season 3 or you know what it was. So, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever felt that way with watching a show, especially on Netflix. Let me know down in the comments which shows those were, and if you would like to see a review on those, I'll do that. Or maybe I've already seen it. But yeah, guys, sorry, I know I'm talking your ear off. I'll let you get out of here. But please, again, if you have not, hit that thumbs up, share video, please subscribe, move me around. I'm still learning how to do all this, guys. I'm trying my hardest. And like I said, my last video, this is my board of what is to come. I have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of videos. I have one up there. It's for the show, the Marvel show Runaways. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is tough. And I would do a separate video on it, but you guys know me, I said it in my last video. I don't like to talk bad about shows. I would tell you if I don't like it, if I do like it or if I don't. I'm not gonna, you know, promote something that I didn't like, but I will be honest. And it is definitely, I'm pushing through the show, I'm watching it, but it is tough to watch. Runaways is definitely tough to watch. And it sucks because I really like the chemistry of the cast, and a lot of those actors are really cool. I've seen a lot of interviews with them. They seem like cool people. But yeah, I guess since this was the last season, they kind of just threw this one out there and was like, all right, guys, either enjoy it or don't. It's going to be over anyways. But yeah, guys, all right. All right, so enough of that. Sorry, again, I know I keep on apologizing and rambling on, but I just love talking to you guys and expressing my love for all this that I do. So again, thank you, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next video.